Hello, Sorcery and graded card collecting fans. Welcome to my very first PCG Premier Card Grading submission video. I have some Sorcery cards that I'm going to be submitting to PCG today, so I thought I'd make a video and show you the step-by-step process in case you're interested in submitting cards for grading. I have submitted quite a few cards to PSA before. I've made videos about those on my channel and made a playlist if you're interested in PSA graded cards. Today I'll talk about some of the differences between the PSA and PCG submission processes. And then in 4 to 6 weeks, when I get this order back, I'll make a reveal video and show you the grades that I got on all these cards, and we can discuss those in a month or two. I have not submitted to PCG before, but I have a few PCG cards in my collection. So I've been able to review the product and the cases and the quality and the grading accuracy, and I think they're pretty good. So the first card I had was the Rudy Gem Keeper in a PCG 9 holder. This was a Flesh and Blood Alpha Investments promo. And then the Sorcery cards that I have, imagine all of these cards will look like this when they come back. This is a Witherwing Hero. It's a foil promotional card from Alpha Investments with art by Frank Frazetta. This came with the first wave beta kits of Sorcery, and then the second wave beta kits came with the Amazon Warriors full art promo by Boris Vallejo. They also came with this Pillar of Zeros playmat that we're looking at today. So that was the second Alpha Investments promo. And most recently, the Witch Avatar promo, which I think is really cool. This is full foil. This got a quad 9.5, which is pretty rare. But that's the other PCG card I have in the collection. They compare similarly. If you're a PSA collector, this is a Rudy Gemkeeper PSA 9 compared to the Rudy Gemkeeper PCG 9. You'll notice that the cases are the same sizes, which is very nice if you're collecting PSA cards previously. Just know that the PCG cases will fit nicely in your boxes next to your PSA cards. They won't with your BGS cards because those cases are a little wider and shorter and thicker. But if you're collecting PSA cards, the PCG cards will fit nicely with those. Finally, I was on the fence about which cards to grade for Sorcery, but I thought the Avatar does not need to be in the same sleeves as the rest of your spellbook or your atlases. So for Sorcery, you can play your Avatar just like your commander, like you would in EDH, and that goes right there on your board, and it probably gets the most use out of the game. So I would want to protect that card in a thick case like this, and since you don't have to shuffle it in your deck like you do with Magic, grading makes the most sense for the avatars. So I'm going to start with the Alpha Pathfinder. This I got from an Alpha booster pack. It trades for about $35. I'm going with the standard grading service fees, which is $19.95 at PCG. And so I'm trying to find cards that are worth $20 or more, just so that the $20 grading fee doesn't get wasted on a $3 card. So I looked for all my avatars. I had about 15 cards that I wanted to get graded. But then Rudy announced a special for the month of December. If you send in 25 TCG cards, they can be Sorcery, Magic, Weiss, Pokemon, One Piece, Flesh and Blood, any of those TCGs. He'll include a free booster box with your order for every 25 cards you send in, up to 150 cards, which is one sealed case of 6 boxes. So I've found 10 additional cards that I was going to send in to meet the 25 card minimum, and I'm going to send those in today to PCG to get these cards graded and to get a free box of Arthurian Legends for being Sorcery. So that code is listed on the Alpha Investments YouTube page. It's Sorcery 69 for the Sorcery cards. It's also Magic 69 if you're sending in Magic cards. I'm including the Beta Ordinary Flamecaller Avatar because it's full art. I think the full art on the back is going to look nice. Same thing with the Geomancer. These cards trade for about $20, so they're a little on the less expensive side. Sorcerer is pretty ubiquitous. You can find this all over the place. But I want it for the set, so I do have a full set of these beta avatars. I have 2 copies of Spark Mage. One is from the first edition, first wave of beta, and one is from the second wave of beta on the right here. You'll see that the second wave is a little more saturated. On the right hand side, I've done some videos discussing the differences between first wave and second wave beta, but I'll include both of those in this order, just like that, and we'll see how they come back. On your order sheet, you just go into the catalog. PCG has a very extensive TCG card catalog, so you can search for beta, sorcery, type in the card name, Spark Mage pops up, and then you select if it's foil or not, add it to your cart. Same thing for the Wave Shaper. And then the Elite avatars, I have the Battle Mage. This I actually got from an Alpha Investments YouTube box opening. So Rudy opened this on channel for me. Those boxes came with a complimentary PCG card graded. At the time, he would send the cards to PCG and send it back to you graded. But he was backed up at the time, so he started including these slips for complimentary free graded cards with PCG. So it expires January 1st, which is perfect timing for this free box offer. So I'm going to include that with this order and try to get one of these cards for free as well. I have the Death Speaker, which is Elite. Trades for about $60, $50 to $60. So now we're hitting our $20 grading fee premium to make the grading worthwhile. Similarly, this Elementalist is pretty sweet, and the Enchantress as well, full art on the back. Seer is the last Elite avatar, and then I do have a copy of the Pathfinder, which I got from a open boosters box from a beta. This is a unique avatar, and it trades for about $120, I think. So that was my roughly 15 avatars that I wanted to include. So I needed to find 10 more sorcery cards from my collection to meet the 25 card minimum. I went to the beta again. I found this Philosopher's Stone. This is the second copy of Philosopher's Stone that I pulled. It's a little bit nicer condition, so I'm going to have that graded. It's worth about $150 in non-foil. I do have this Aquamarine foil that I got from a box battle with Louis at Kitchen Table TCG. I did win that box battle, and luckily I did. This card is worth about $300 in foil from the beta set. And my only curio that I've pulled is this Beta West East Dragon by Jeff Easley. It's just pretty cool, and they're very rare. I don't have any more curios in my collection, but PCG does have this in the catalog, so you can click curios. I don't think PSA is grading curios, and I don't think Beckett is grading curios. So if you have sorcery curios, I think PCG is probably the way to go. I also have 2 copies of this full art Camelot from Arthurian Legends. Art is by Jeff Menges. I'm going to test the print quality from alpha to beta to Arthurian Legends to the promos and see which of those cards gets the better conditions from PCG. They're all basically packed fresh, but they improved some of the card cutting. The edges got a little bit better with Arthurian Legends, so I'm expecting the Arthurian Legends cards to grade a little nicer than the alpha or the betas. I do have my 4 Waters of Paradise. This might just be my favorite Arthurian Legends card. It's in foil. It's trading for about $300 to $400, so I'm going to include that in my order as well, just to preserve its value. I have a non-foil Witch from Arthurian Legends. I was looking for the foil version, but perhaps I'll send that in the next submission. But I like that it's an avatar, and it's just going to go in the avatar collection, and I can play it, make a deck around this if I want to. Next are the promos. This is a Dust Rewards promo, the Color of Outer Space. You've seen all these on my channel before, but this is going to get graded. Trades for between probably about $180, and it cost 1,800 Dust Rewards. So basically each Dust Rewards from the bottom of the box is worth about $10 in trade value. This Sorcerer full art Dust Rewards promo is going in the submission. That'll get graded. I also have a non-foil Waypoint Portal Dust Rewards promo with art by Boris Vallejo. That is going to go in the order. And then 2 copies of Spellslinger. These are the rare Gen Con promos. They are full art on the back as well. So again, it'll be nice to have all the avatars graded. If I pick up any more avatars in future boxes, I'll just have those graded in another submission. It's a subtle nod to the Winning Agenda, which is a YouTube channel dedicated to sorcery, so check them out if you're interested in sorcery content. Do a quick screenshot here for the thumbnail. And then to pack up the order, you put it in order of the order list, the packing list. I'll do that real quick. That you enter the cards in on the website, and then you would then pay for the order and then pack the order according to the slip. So you'll print out the packing slip, tells you the order of the cards that you put in your cart. You double check that you selected the right foil or non-foil version. You pick whether you want the player slab or the standard slab. I'm going to have all these come in the standard slab. I don't have any player slabs, but they're a little shorter. They're just the size of the card. And then you grab a box and some cardboard. We're going to pack this a little sturdier. So you put a piece of cardboard on the front and the back of your cards. I put them in penny sleeves in card saver ones. Put maybe 2 rubber bands on this to keep them in place, keep them from shifting around in the box. You can put some bubble wrap in the box to protect the cards. I'm going to include my complimentary graded card slip from Rudy at Alpha Investments and some more bubble wrap. Seal the box, tape it up, put the shipping label on the top, take it to the post office, and then wait 4 to 6 weeks for the cards to come back. On the website, it does look like you can track the grades as they're entered. I believe you can go to your order and see what grades you got before the box arrives. But if you want a true surprise, just wait for the box to arrive, open it up, and reveal the cards in real time. I'm going to make another video in 4 to 6 weeks when this order returns to me. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see the results. Also subscribe if you're interested in graded cards and TCG cards like Sorcery and Magic the Gathering. Most of my content is related to those 2 card games and the artists who make up all those cards. It's a lot of fun. I thank everyone for following along on this adventure. And thanks to Rudy for the PCG discounts, all the cards from the boxes. Thanks to Dan at Open Boosters for the Open Booster boxes. Louie at Kitchen Table TCG, all the people that have supplied cards for this collection and content for these videos. I can't do it without you. Have a great day. We'll see you in a couple weeks for the reveal. Thanks, everyone.